Is it ready? Okay, idea for a screenplay for a movie made in Hollywood. It's 50 years from today. It's 2065, and the 60s are back. All over the world, people are dressed like the 60s, but it's very extremely modern space age 60s. So it's small tight pants, the zoom up here, tight small suits, and just make the thing totally extreme 60s clothes, crazy clothes. There's no natural grains growing in fields anymore. No barley, no wheat, no oats, no hay. Everything is made, food is made genetically. So there's a new hit group, young guys, called the Wheaties. And all the girls are crazy. So when the Wheaties are playing, the girls are screaming. Everyone's ecstatic. It's created the craziest phase, biggest thing since the Beatles, the Wheaties. And one of their hit songs from 2063 was I Want Her By My Side. And it goes something like this. I want her by my side. 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 And it becomes electronic, you know, it fades out into electronic, I want her by my side. And another group from England that are competing with them are called the Barleys. And they're very similar to the Rolling Stones, but they're like more guttural, more bloody, and we can make that out to be like that. And anyway, the thing from 50 years from now is that mankind has lost a lot of its memory capacity because of the microwaves from all the telephones ever since whenever, the 1980s. So people can only remember about 5 minutes of reality at a time. So everyone has to have an external memory, otherwise they wouldn't remember anything. So one of the scenes in the movie, it's a train. A guy's sitting on the train, another guy gets on the train. They sit down in front of each other and they're traveling along, and all of a sudden one of them says, "You know, you look really familiar to me somehow. I don't know why." And the other guy goes, "Wait a minute, let me check it out." And he makes gestures with his hands, and a screen is in the air in front of him, and he does like that, and he says, "Where do you work?" And the guy goes, "I don't know." He goes, "Let me check." The other guy does it too, you know, and he goes, "I work at Transcendental Communications." And the other guy goes, "Well, so do I." And he goes, "I've been working there since 2049. "Well, I've been there since 2047. "That's it. We work at the same job. We're in the same office." So, like, the whole movie is about the problems that people have coping with the reality because they have no memory. And then let's see, what else was I thinking of? I had some more ideas about this. I forgot them now because I got them so up in... Can you pause that?
No, sure.
Oh, but I'm thinking. I can't remember.
Ja, men gör det. Det vill du fundera.
Yeah, but I have to think when I'm not under pressure because I'm losing it. Yeah, okay, I got it. And let's see, a popular movie that just got released that everyone's wanting to watch all the time. And by the way, movies are not in theaters, they're not on screens on your TV, they're not on your computer. Movies are downloaded directly into your retina, and you experience the movie, of course, you know, like you're inside the movie looking at it. You're not a part of the movie, you're still in the audience, but you're just like an invisible person inside the action. It's 360 degrees. And the movie, what's really popular in 2065 is westerns. But it's westerns looking back at our time, 2015. They consider our time like we consider cowboys and Indians, westerns. So they're really interested in the Great Civil War, the second Civil War in the United States. they find it very interesting how East and West were at war with each other. And a lot of people feel sorry for the West, how it got its ass kicked. And believe that the West, with all its decadence and drug use and South American gangs and stuff, was something that they look back at and really liked and wished that it was still around. And
this is not something that happened. Alltså, du pratar om något fiktivt krig, eller?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and let's see. Anyway, so they like this movie. This movie's about cowboys and Indians, and it's that's our time. It's 2015 that they're looking back at, and instead of cowboys and Indians and stagecoaches and revolvers and saloons and sheriffs, they have hackers and people who have to buy antivirus programs for their computers and have their accounts tapped for money, and get people who force people to do things they don't want to do, like have sex with their wives and stuff through the internet by hacking in and what do you call that? Blackmailing people and stuff. They find this so interesting. They love it. It's a very exciting adventure for them. Like for us, it's like riding a horse in the desert. For them, it's hackers and sitting with the old plastic writing machines with the screen. You know, they think it's so far out. People save and collect old electronics from this time that we're living now, and yeah, that's basically the idea of it. It's only 50 years from now, and the world is really different. That's my idea for the movie.
Mm.
Yeah.
Grymt.
Yeah.